afternoon, everyone. It's 5th of November 2018 and it's Monday, day 6 of my daily video project. I got up a bit later today because I was working on my video until 1 a.m. After that, I just ended up researching on available or music for my future videos. So I downloaded a free no copyright music. I'm finding that there are a lot of things that I need to do to improve my editing and production skills. It's only day 6, but then I am so determined that at the end of this project my editing skills will be better from the day 1. What I would like to talk today is a system that I have established for myself in terms of how I reset my life. I follow these 3 steps when I feel like I needed to do some resetting or just readjusting my life or realignment. What else do I call it? When I use the word a lot, like regrouping. One, like when I'm so unfocused, when I'm procrastinating, and when I am unhappy in general about my environment. This has worked for me, and that's why I call it as the default system. And I go back to this default system and work through it. I find that when I follow that system, eventually I will find my way into what to do next and then find my cadence again. And so I would like to share it. Maybe it will work for you. Use this a lot at a very high level and also at a very granular and lower level. It does work. First things is I work on my spirit or spiritual life. Second is I work on my health and fitness. Third is focus on my finances. Find that when these 3 areas are not in alignment with my overall goal in life, my life gets so chaotic and unfocused at making stupid decisions about food or not eating right or not spending time with God, like buying things that are unnecessary. I find that those 3 areas are hit at that level, then I know that I need to do my reset. I wanted to go back to resetting again because I have been eating unhealthily. I've been going through a lot of clean eating and looking after my health, but in the last 2 weeks I've been eating crap. I'm not very happy with it. And okay, let me reset my life, and this is the system that I use. When I talk about spiritual resetting, I audit it in terms of whether I'm spending time reading the Bible or God's Word, and then secondly is how much time I spend in prayer, and third is also focusing on what else am I doing to feed my mind. Set that by way of I make sure that I go back to having my daily devotion, prayer, and then to Christian music and listen to a lot of messages online on YouTube, like heavy preachers that I really, when I need some really telling, then I go for the heavy preachers. When I feel like I just need loved and cared for, then there are also like preachers that I go and listen to. I talk to people that to spiritual people that I respect or that's also the time when I look at how much time I am giving back to the church in terms of not just volunteering, but also in terms of how am I treating my church mates and people around me. I have tendencies to just ignore other people's need. When I'm going through my own shit, I actually forget about other people. To want to be mindful of doing things for other people. That's what I do on the spirit side. The area that I focus on is health and fitness. I find that when I eat crappy food, my mood and my life actually becomes crappy as well. A lot of processed food is so bad for me. I feel that like my body actually reacts now. I subscribe to the notion that you are what you eat. And wanting to be vegan for a while, but I find like it's a challenge. For home, I aim to be vegan or vegetarian, not cook or eat meat when I'm at home, but I allow myself to do that when I'm outside. Say like yesterday, if I'm invited in a party, or if I'm outside with other people dining, I will eat meat. Been eating unhealthily in the last 2 weeks now, and I want to go back to clean eating. Once I clean up my eating, the exercise and fitness actually follow. Wants to keep moving. Why I do stand a lot. I don't like when I'm working. I actually avoid now sitting a lot. My desk up, or at home I set up my PC where I work. I'm actually standing. Third step is to focus on my finances. I only learned to manage my finances after the separation or after my divorce. Until then, I'm okay with money, but not to the extent that the way I manage my finances now. People think that when you're single, you spend less, but that's not true. And a lot of single people that I know of agree with me. Same cost of living in maintaining for a single life actually would probably the same as a cost of living when you have a partner. A good indication for me that I am going through some change, or that I'm not happy with, and there's a spike in my spending, which means that I am using that as a way to compensate for whatever issue that I'm going through. To escape, I go and spend and shop rather than focus on the problem. To mitigate that problem, I go back and really look into my expenses. Sorry guys, I just went out for a quick walk and I forgot to end this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate you for sticking with me, and I shall see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye.